Hello everyone again. In this second video of the first week, I'd like to come back with you to talk to you about some important principles that we have to keep in mind in order to conduct a successful project. Well, it is very important first that we need to mention something relating to theoretical knowledge. Of course, no project is successful without theoretical knowledge. We need a very strong foundation knowledge that can help us to move on from that to say perform our project. We need to also to accumulate adequate understanding of what project-based learning is, as well as what we want to achieve in this project. Well, another principles that we need to keep in mind is that the project is always focused on a meaningful problem, and during the journey of the weeks during the project, we need to find a way or a solution to deal with that. To find the way for to answer the problem, or to find an appropriate approach in order to find a solution for the problem. Well, another important principle is that students will have to engage in a rigorous, extended process of asking questions and finding resources, and they also have a chance to apply the information of the area or the field into practice. Another principle is authenticity. The project in general features real-world context, tasks and tools, quality standards or impact, or speaks to students' personal concerns, interests, and issues in their life. Therefore, somehow it reflects the problem that they are going to face off with in the future. A successful project needs to also include students' voice and choice. It means that teachers will not be the one who intervened into the decision-making process of the students, but it is the learner themselves who need to make a decision on their project in order to decide the path or the way that the project needs to go on in order to reach the goal that they set in the beginning. And of course, another important factor is that students and teachers need to reflect on their learning process by overcoming the problems and obstacles. Projects, they will actually have a chance to look back at what they learned, and then they also can also improve themselves. And in a project, it's also important that they need to receive and give feedback to improve their product or the process. And finally, students need to have a chance to make their work published. This is by understanding that their work will be public one day. They will have more encouragement to focus on sharpening or improving the quality of their work.